Hello, hello everyone! Welcome to Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. That is me! If you're meant to be here, thanks for being with me. You're in the right place. Tonight is August 9th, 2023. Before we get started, I do have a couple of bits of housekeeping to walk you through. First is for those of you who are going to be watching live, thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are watching in replay, thanks for watching in replay. Go ahead and put hashtag replay down in the comments. I see Elizabeth and Karen and Jennifer are here. Hello, hello. When you put hashtag replay down in the comments, I know you stopped by and I appreciate you watching. I do go back and watch this and comment back to you either later tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I have time. So if you have a question for me and I'm painting at the time, don't worry about it. I will see it later. I promise. I know we'll get back to you. I see Kim is here. I see Chris is here. Hello, hello. Welcome. If you are with me live tonight and I say something you like, you see something you like, press that thumbs up button. If you are here live with me tonight and I say something you love or you see something that you love, go ahead and give me all those little hearts. I appreciate it very much. I love to see them float on by. Chris or Jennifer, if you can make a comment for me, please. That way I can tell if I can see the comments tonight or not. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. I am excited tonight because I get to paint the dots on the monthly painting for you. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you the dot design card, which will be available directly after the show tonight. To you, everyone here in my group, you're my VIPs. I see Erica is here. Hello, hello, welcome. So this is our dot design card. Today between noon and 4, I asked you to choose one dot design that will be going on tonight's monthly painting. So number 1 got 2 votes, number 2 got 3 votes, and number 3 got 3 votes. So I am the tiebreaker. Therefore, we're going to do number 3 tonight because I think it'll look really, really fabulous on this painting. Now, for those of you who are new here in the group, first of all, welcome aboard. Second, every month I do a monthly painting. This is week 2, so we're doing the dot design on it. These monthly dot design cards that I create are group exclusives, so nobody else outside the group gets a chance to have these. They are 7 by 10. They are on art paper, so they will need to be framed, and they're only $100, which includes shipping, free shipping in the continental US. See, Erica is here. Marcy is here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And this week starts the ramp up to a special event here in the group, so I am going to let you keep your eyes peeled for what's going on with that. But if you want this monthly painting dot design card for August 2023, go ahead and let me know. Say first dibs DDC in the comments, or go ahead and send me a private message, and we can talk about getting this mailed out to you as quickly as possible. So since tonight I will be painting for you, I am going to go ahead and just jump right in. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'll let you know when I'm done with that. So if you get a little motion sick, you don't have to watch. Okay. And let me see. Give me just a moment. Is that going to be in the right place? Yeah, that's pretty much the right place. I've got the camera a little farther forward than I usually have it tonight, so that you don't see my hair, hopefully, in the picture when I am painting. So tonight, I'm actually going to use the 3 purples that are in this painting for the dot design, and I think what I'm going to do is kind of have 2 half spirals coming out, or partial spirals coming out this direction. So I think that sounds pretty. So what is everybody up to this weekend? Anything fun? I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. I know there's something on the calendar, I just don't remember what. I'll figure it out. So today, I didn't necessarily do anything fun, but I did go see my dermatologist. And I have this little black dot on the side of my nose. And the last dermatologist in the office that I saw said it wasn't a big deal. And that was the PA. But this time I saw the actual doctor. Oh, I see Sue is here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So I saw the actual doctor today, and he was like, that should not be there. So he cut it off. He sent it out to pathology, and we will see what comes back. So hopefully it is just a little black dot. But if it's not, we have already taken precautions and taken care of it. And that's the reason I went in today, actually, is because a lot of friends and family have been trying to wipe it off my face or scratch it off my face because they think it's paint. And honestly, it's me, so usually it is paint. But hopefully that'll take care of any misunderstandings now that it's gone. And we talked about a couple of other things because, you know, I'm 52 now, so I got some spots that I had to check, but everything else looks pretty good. So that's fantastic. But it was a little bit stressful, you know. Going to the doctor can be a little stressful, and I'm at the age where something doesn't look right, it probably isn't right. So I am super happy that I get to spend the evening here painting for you. Showing you what I can do. And for those of you who are new here, I don't really ever lay out a grid or, you know, make marks on my canvas when I do these spirals. Tonight I'm doing spirals instead of a linear design. Because I have done this so much that I know exactly what I want and where I want it. And I tell my friends that spatial awareness is my superpower. So I'm pretty good at doing these freehand anymore. So I'm not even going to call it a humble brag. I'm going to call it a total and complete brag. I'm going to brag about myself. I think a lot of artists don't brag about themselves enough. We don't highlight our strengths. A lot of times people in the industry of art, artists themselves, feel like they have to say, oh, no, I'm so surprised that you like my work, and I'm so surprised that you think I have skills. No, I have skills. I have worked really hard for my skills. I'm glad that you like my skills. That makes me super happy, but I am not surprised. My litmus test for my art has always been my mom. She's got a really good eye. She is a fiber artist. She's a quilter. And we have artists on both sides of my family. From my parents, my dad's mom was a painter. So my mom is a call it like she sees it kind of gal. And if there's something I make that she does not like, oh, believe me, I hear about it. And it starts with, well, you could have done better. So I have had an art manager slash critic slash teacher in my house my entire life. I know what I like, and I know what it takes to create a beautiful, engaging, positive energy filled piece of art that inspires you, my viewers, my collectors, the people who like engage with me. It's fantastic. So yeah, I don't lay out my grid before I start doing these. And I have a lot more fun than a lot of artists who have to stop and lay out a grid and keep things going slowly. But nah, I like this. I like the way I work, I like how I work, and I like what I make. I think if artists don't like what they make, they're weird. And I know what I make calms me down, soothes my nerves, puts me into a bit of a meditative state, so I will eventually stop talking while I'm painting. That's just because I'm getting into my happy spot and my brain has decided it's time to be quiet. But for now, I'm just going to be a little chatty. So I haven't seen any comments come by the screen, so I don't know if you're not commenting tonight or I just can't see them, but I'm going to guess that I just can't see them because that happens. It especially happens when I have my phone in landscape instead of portrait. Okay. I think that's going to be enough for that color for now. So what I'm going for on using these different colors of purple coming out from the center here is kind of an ombre effect. So if you can see in here, it goes from the dark purple to kind of this mid-tone blue to kind of this light shade of periwinkle. I did use purple and periwinkle and a little bit of blue in this painting last week. Because that is the colors that you chose. I think Julie was the one that suggested we do periwinkle and olive green. And thanks to everybody for voting on that one. That's a pretty good color combo. So week 1 on the monthly painting, we do the background, the pour painting. Week 2, I do the dots. Week 3, you guys get to suggest and then vote on a title. And then week 4, you get first dibs on all new art that I create. So this will be the new piece for next week that you get first dibs on. And I am Still working on the paintings. I'm revamping a couple of paintings that have been around my studio for a couple of years. So I'm putting little pearls on them. Oh, they're so cute. Actually, I have one sitting here. This is the one I showed you last week, Cartwheel. So this is the one I showed you last week. I was letting the adhesive dry a little bit more before I put it away. But all the little white pinwheels have pearls on them now. I don't have any black pearls yet, so I didn't put any black pearls on that one. I don't know if I'm going to get the black pearls or stick with just the white ones. I haven't sorted that out in my brain yet. I keep trying to wipe this off, but it's actually part of the paint. While I'm painting, I'm going to mention that at the end, near the end of the month, not quite the end, but the 25th, 26th, and 27th, I will be hosting 3 special live shows at noon right here on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. I have a free art giveaway that's happening on the Friday show, and the link to sign up for that is in the group already. So go ahead and go back, scroll through, go ahead and click that link and sign up. It just puts you on my email list. It's just for me to send you emails a couple times a week during the normal times if I don't have an event. If I have an event, there's going to be a little bit more email coming out. But I send you emails to remind you about the live shows every Wednesday, and I send you emails every Friday to tell you some exciting stuff about my art. So that's all it is. It's just my email list. I never sell your information to anybody else. It's all mine. It's just for me, just for us to keep connected. That's all that is. And you know what? If you get a free piece of art for just giving me your name and email address, win. That's a big win in my book. Okay. I'm trying to move this painting around quietly. I know if I slide it really hard, it makes this horrible screeching noise through the microphone. Don't want that to happen. Don't want to hurt your ears. Sometimes I do put my finger down if I'm thinking, do I need to put a dot there or not? It's kind of my way of subtly visualizing if I am on the right track with that dot or if I'm not. Like here, I don't want to put a purple dot inside of this purple paint. I didn't want to put a purple dot up here in the green paint because I'm not going to put the design going into this painted area. So that's why I skipped those. Even though this one would be really handy as a landmark, I'm still not going to put it there. I'm going to put my finger there where I would have put the dot. Where is it? Right about there. So I can get my next dot lined up and in the right position. Using my spatial awareness. Using all my other little landmarks that I have on here so far. It's really what any art is about, painting or drawing, is using the landmarks you have already sketched or drawn on your, or painted on your surface to create something cohesive and pretty, or cohesive and frantic, or cohesive and soothing, or cohesive and energetic. And some people use it to make sure they don't make something cohesive. I like cohesive though. I want my paintings to bring you peace, calm, joy, positivity. And I want you to think they're pretty. I think they're pretty. And I know they're unique. I'm the only one that I have found that does this and does it this way, so I'm very happy about that. I like to be able to give people something that is as unique as they are. I want to give you something that you can find in a big box store. I want to give you an original, one-of-a-kind piece that matches your original one-of-the-kind you. I'm going to move on to the next color. one's got a little bit more pink in it than the one I just painted. It's a more reddy purple than a bluer purple. Just thinking, do I want one here or don't I? I'm gonna think about that. Sometimes it's better to not put a dot down and think about it for a minute. Because these acrylic paints can dry so quickly. Don't want to risk having a dot where I don't want one. Forever. Yeah. So I did put one here and I did put one here because in those cases the design will be coming out from it. The finial, the end finial design will be coming out from that and not cutting back into this paint back here. So I think those will be good that way. All right. So again, here is our dot design card, and I will be painting this design on it for the little end finials. So these big dots that I just put on, That's going to be this dot right here in the middle. Get that set up so I can see it. All right. I need to put in my other little dots first. That dot did not come out the way I wanted it to. Just go back in and make another one. There we go. That's better. So using multiple colors of paint, I do have to go back and forth between the bottles. And that's fine. It is a little bit more labor intensive, but it is so worth it. This is the part where I get a little quieter because I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Otherwise I miss a dot or put one in the wrong spot. Hi. You hear the whiny dog in the background? That's Studio Dog. She's just come in from a potty break. She has to tell me all about it. The smaller these dots get, the harder they get to put in the exact right position. Especially if I've had a long day and my reading glasses aren't powerful enough. If I'm distracted by the dog or the cat. Rarely get distracted by the husband. He's very good about not coming in and whining at me, unlike the dog. But that's okay. All right. So now I need to decide if I want to do this color or start back over with the dark color. I think I might start back over with the dark color for this design. So it's this design. So I might start with the dark color and then work my way up so it kind of matches the center of the spirals. Yeah. You have a friend who's a tattoo artist and I can hear in his voice in my head saying that would be artsy. So since I'm an artist, let's make it artsy. I have a friend who's a fellow pour painting artist, and he asked me about what tools I use to make the dots, so I told him. And he got himself a little set. And he comes back to me and he says, I don't know how you do that. You make it look so easy, and it's just not. So I said thank you, and I giggled. Because a compliment like that from, you know, someone who's a fellow artist, that's pretty high praise. I also have 3.5 years experience doing this now. I started in 2019 by making painted rocks. And COVID hit. So I would make really pretty painted rocks and go surprise friends and put them on their front porches, or there's a care facility up in the north side of the Phoenix metro area. We are on the exact opposite side of the Phoenix metro area. So if I needed to get the heck out of the house, I would take some rocks and drive up there, because they have a painted rock art installment garden up there. So I would leave some up there in that area for the residents to find, and the staff and other rock collectors, other painted rock collectors, and family members who were stopping by. It's a pretty neat place. Don't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. So if you want the name of it, I can look it up and send it to you. Just send me a quick message. Then I started painting on canvas, and I haven't really looked back and done any more painted rocks lately, because this is really something that I figured out that I absolutely love to do. Working on canvas is a different kind of a challenge than working on the uneven, rounded surface of a rock. I enjoy both. Up there. It's gonna be okay. if you love my art, my dot designs that I create, and you would like a piece of my art, go ahead and let me know. Just pop on over to Messenger and say, hey, I want a painting, and I will help you find the right painting for your home. If you want a commission, I can work with you and get one done that is made specifically for you and your tastes and your decor. If you want one that's already made and is in stock and you know the title of it, go ahead and let me know what title it is. Just, you can message me with the title and we can talk about how much it's going to be and how much it's going to help you in your home. I have friends who use my paintings to look at right before they meditate. It gives their meditation, as they call it, a magical boost. They get into their meditation quicker. They get more benefit out of it. So if you want a magical boost, or you just think my paintings are pretty and you want one of my paintings, because they are. This one is exceptionally pretty. Go ahead and let me know that too. That way we can get one of these beauties into your home as early as next week. One more. Yes. One more dot on this stem. And I'm going to switch to the third color, this more pinky purple. Maybe. I will switch to it in a minute, but not yet. I still have to do the little leaves. You're definitely getting closer to done. One of the nice things about working in acrylic paint is if you put the wrong color dot down, like I just did, you just wait till they dry and you can paint over them real quick. Whenever I do something like that, I always think, oh, thank goodness I'm not a perfectionist. That would have driven me crazy. Having different colored dots there. And thank goodness I'm experienced enough to know how to deal with that. All right, now we're going to change over to the third color. I'm going to leave this one out because I want to do the little leaves over here in that same color. I want to put the big flower dot on the top of the design first. That one. Yeah. This one. This is that other light color of purple. And it has a little bit more pink in it than the middle one here has. Getting closer and closer to having this done. For those of you who are hanging in there with me, I appreciate your patience tonight. If you notice on this one, I didn't put kind of that middle stem with the flower on it up top there. It's because it goes back into this paint, and I didn't want to hide that in there. I put this one down here in the paint because the colors were different enough that I thought it would stand out a little bit more. It's sort of standing out. I think it's standing out enough. Okay. Move my paint back around so I don't dip into the wrong one. Which, yes, I have totally done before. put my cap on the other one so I don't need it anymore. All right. Woohoo! Painting is done. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. There we go. Get my paint put away. So after this dries, I'll put my little signature down here. Turn the camera back around so I can see ya. I see Tom is here. Hi, hi. So it looks like there's a few comments. Michelle is here. Minerva is here. Hello, hello. All right. That is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I do have a special live show this Saturday at noon Pacific time. So it's noon Pacific, 1 Mountain, 2 Central, and 3 Eastern. So I hope you join me right here on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. And I hope to see you then. Thanks for joining me tonight. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.